County man who attacked 2 women and even used a stun gun on his own young children will spend the rest of his life in jail. A judge sentenced Antonio G. to life plus 192 years for the crimes. Antonio G. broke into a Mapleton home where his former girlfriend lived. G. savagely attacked and beat both his ex-girlfriend and her grandmother. He then turned the rage on his 1-year-old daughter and 5-month-old son. He stunned both of them. All of the victims survived.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit you with a video. Now this video right here comes out of Georgia by way of Cobb County. Big shout out to all my peeps over there in Georgia holding it down. Albany, ATL, Macon, all over the damn GA holding it down. Savannah, all you all included. Anyway, we have a very crazy story coming out of Georgia. This is basically an update from a case that took place back in December of 2016 when a guy basically went on a rampage, tasing his kids, stabbing a girl grandmother up. Yeah, whooping the grandma ass and whooping her ass also. And this was about his second time whooping on her. And also he had a restraining order against him, basically banning him from coming in proximity of this girl. He still chose to go around this girl. This is what I don't understand. Why do guys, when you know that this woman is calling the cops on you, you know you've been abusive to her, why keep going around that damn person? Is there not more fish in the sea? Is there not a land of tuna out there? That's just all I want to know, because you have to be one crazy, sick individual. I don't care if you have 30 kids by the female to keep going to somebody and y'all fighting or you jumping on her or whatnot. And this is why I tell you all in every video almost, and people think that it's a game, some of you all, be careful who you involved with, because you never know who you really involved with. It goes for men and women, because women kill men just as fast as the men kill the women. So you have to be very careful. Now, one thing that really just sets the whole thing off to me is the fact that this man and this woman was living with this girl grandmother. Yes, not the mama, but the girl grandma. And that's sad that you took advantage of your grandma, letting the whole man just move in, some thug off the street or whatever, move into your grandma's house. And it's bad enough you living there, but I get it. You might was helping grandma take care of her business around the house, which a lot of times they don't. They just don't rent out a place to stay, or they can't afford a place to stay. So we have to shine the light on both of them. Now, I'm not saying that the woman deserved this. No, she did not deserve that. The point is, why would you let a guy come in there and move up under your grandma, even though y'all do have kids? Why couldn't you go get your own place? That's all I want to know. If you want to be grown, go be grown in your own house. At least the grandma wouldn't have got nothing did to her. I mean, everybody else would have got their issue, but the grandma would have been totally free of the stuff. But if it wasn't for the granddaughter trying to move a grown man up in there. I'm going to read a snippet from this story and I'm going to give my opinion. Surely, as we go, Georgia dad sentenced this guy to life for tasering his own kids and also jumping on his baby mom and also the girl's grandmother. Basically stabbed her all in the face, and she had to have facial reconstruction surgery. They gave him more time than they give people that actually done killed somebody. I guess they weighed differently on their Libra scales. Now, Anthony Maurice G, last name G, so he must be a damn gangster or a damn fool. A Georgia man sentenced to life in prison plus 192 years. She gave this man life plus 192 years. That means if he died, he got to come back and serve 192 years. What is his purpose, Lord? What is his motivation, Jesus, if he got to come back and do time? I mean, damn, I understand he did wrong, but if you did, I mean, how can you come back and do 192 years if you done already gave him life? I mean, damn. Anyway, now, after a vicious attack on his ex-girlfriend, his 2 children, and her grandmother, after previous convictions against the same woman. And at the same time, the same woman, why is you dealing with a man who whoop your ass? And I'm talking to anybody out there in the sound of my voice right now. And I know some of you all don't like the truth. Y'all don't like nobody to hold no mirror to your face. But damn it, it's like medicine. You may don't like it, but it's good for you. Why do you deal with, some of you guys too, why y'all deal with men and women who whoop your ass? I know some guys and got their ass whooped. I had a friend who girlfriend used to whoop his damn ass, and she was big, boy. That was a big old stallion. He wasn't no more than about 5'8". She was about every bit of 6'4", 275. Like she played football for the damn college. Now, a Georgia father previously convicted of tasering his own young children during an attack on his ex-girlfriend and her great-grandmother has been sentenced to life behind bars, the Cobb County District Attorney's Office announced Thursday. Antonio Maurice G was sentenced to life in prison plus 192 years for a December 2016 rampage. And I'm not talking about the movie with the rock, with the damn, with the gorilla and the little monster on it, the lizard. At the Mableton home where the woman had been living with G's 1-year-old daughter and 5-month-old son. Little old kids. You should have been out there trying to get yourself straight, man. Get an education and stuff. I'm telling you. And you don't understand. If you would have been about your business, I'm talking to Mr. Antonio right now, none of this wouldn't have happened. You wouldn't have had time to whoop on your girlfriend. You wouldn't have had time to jump on the kids. Because them little babies. You wouldn't even have time to jump on the great-grandmother. Lord knows they didn't deserve it. Even if you was mad at the girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Not saying go whoop her ass because you shouldn't. But damn, take it out on her. Don't take it out on the children and the great-grandmother who's totally innocent. Your own kid said that. This guy right here basically very heartless. But I guarantee you, if he was out there doing what he was supposed to do, he wouldn't have had time to sit up here and hurt nobody. It wouldn't even cross his mind. You know what? He would have been a provider instead of somebody that's taking away and causing pain. It's a difference. It's a difference. Anyway, now, but for the grace of God in the Cobb County Police, this would have been a murder, vicious, vile, and savage death if he would have went unchecked. Now, Chief Assistant District Attorney John Melvin said in a statement, "I am thankful to jury and to Judge Green for ensuring that this animal never sees the light of day as a free man again. Threw your life away. Now, you done left behind, even though you don't probably give a damn about them too. I can't really say that, but your action says that. You left behind a 1-year-old daughter and a 5-month-old son. Now, you done got here with a life plus 192 years. What can you do for those children? You see what I'm saying? You can't do nothing for them. Not only you messed up their life because they ain't gonna have no father, you also mess up the grandmother life, and then the girl life, then ultimately your life. I mean, just basically useless, just a waste of life, a waste of space. Not to talk so down on the guy, but like, man, you got to wake up. You get so damn emotional and stuff. Why would you want to be with somebody if you're more emotional than a woman? And stop letting these women and men to women push y'all to want to do something to them. I feel this way right here. I would not do anything to hurt nobody. I don't care who they are. I don't care who they are. Relationship, friend, foe, whoever. As long as you don't come for me. You know what I'm saying? Like Kenya Moore said off the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Don't come for me unless I send for you. Now, if you come and I don't send for you, that's your ass. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be one of us. But I'm a humble person. I believe live and let live. But at the same time, I do believe in an eye for an eye. Because if you bring it in, I got to bring it back. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to meet you at equal or greater force. I mean, that's just the way that it is. Now, AJC reported officials saying G, who had already been ordered from a prior case to have no contact with the woman and to stay away from the property, breaking into his girlfriend's home and viciously beating up her grandmother. Why would you break in a damn home and beat up her grandmother? She stayed with the grandma, so quite naturally, if you broke into the grandma was there, it's not like she's somewhere doing something and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, playing bingo. She's at the house like most old folks be, so you're gonna beat the damn grandma up. You lucky that this woman's sons and whoever else she kin to, her brothers or whatnot, they catch you first, because you would have been dead. You wouldn't have to worry about the life plus 192 years. And if that was my grandma, I'm just being honest, and that goes for anybody. Nothing personal against Mr. Antonio G. I don't know him. He's just another news story. But at the same time, you go put your hand on Big Mama, that's your ass. We gonna come after you with the full extent of the law in them paws. Anyway, the woman was also stabbed and suffered a broken jaw, which required facial reconstruction surgery. Now, this woman have made it all these years just for a little pissy young ass boy. Yeah, a young ass boy to do her harm like that. This woman probably ain't never been dead like that. I'm sure she haven't. But this new age, they don't give a damn. That's why I'm telling you, you got to put some on their ass before they put some on. Yeah, somebody said it. Thank you. Your ass. During the attack, G attempted to stab his daughter and further cut his ex-girlfriend as she tried to defend the baby. Officials said G then knocked out the woman's teeth and tased her and both children before stealing car keys, phones, and credit cards that belonged to both adults living there. Just a basically big ass grown kid acting out emotionally. You know what I'm saying? You all can get mad and try to make all kinds of excuses, but guess what? When you cross that line, you got to stay across there. You done made your decision that will affect you for the rest of your life. So you get emotion talking about, I want to go whoop somebody's ass, or like Tough Face Johnson and stuff, the little Shreveport thing with the Facebook Live. I'm going to go shoot somebody on Facebook Live. Be wary. There are consequences. Either you can go to prison for life and probably face the death chair, or you can be on a run for the rest of your life with everybody looking after you, or you can be on a run dodging the people, family. Also, you're going to have everybody come after you. What I'm trying to say is this: it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Why sit up in here and take yourself through all that. If you already wasn't supposed to have no contact with this woman, why go back around the woman? And also, why do that to your children? Why do that to her grandmother? The problem was with her, not your children, not with the grandmother, but you decide to take it out on everybody. And that's really what really got him all this time. Also, even though it is excessive, but sooner or later he was going to kill somebody. Lucky he didn't kill him then, because I'm sure if they already warned him to stay away, he already was arrested for beating on this woman, and he come back and do it again to this extent, and her grandmother, then the two kids, also his own kids, trust me, the third time somebody would have wound up dead. So I guess they said, F that, we finna go nip this in the bud. Now, G was arrested after a 3-hour SWAT situation and later indicted on 16 charges. Why wouldn't you gangster when the SWAT was out there? Why weren't you trying to knock their teeth out? None of that. Now, you're not going to play tough with them unless you want to lay down. You know what I'm saying? Like Benny Single said, and my people out there from Philly, them bulls, get down or lay down. You know what I'm saying? Now, including armed robbery, burglary, aggravated battery, aggravated assault, aggravated stalking, false imprisonment, and cruelty to children, and the worst one of them all, aggravated stupidity. That right there what got him the life sentence right there. A jury in a 2-day trial found G guilty of all 16 counts, facing him before Cobb County Superior Court Judge Reuben Green sentenced him. I thought they would say Reuben Studd. I was like, damn, when he came out, I thought he was sorry for 2004. The man's sentencing follows G having 2 prior felony convictions in Cobb for threats and aggravated stalking against his girlfriend and previous attack. You should have been left this girl alone. This girl didn't want your ass no more when she feel out you find out you so damn crazy. That's why I tell you, you let your emotions get involved. You feel me? She probably figured out like, look, this is a loose cannon. I don't know if she threw that thing on you too good and you couldn't take it no more. She just got tired of you, or she just realized, look, this was a mistake and I got to get about this some kind of way. But don't do yourself like that. If you got a problem with somebody, number one, don't beat them. But go to the right person. Don't take it out on children and other people who ain't got shit to do with this. Leave people alone. If the woman don't want to be with you, leave her alone. And also, women, if a guy don't want to be with you, leave him alone. Because you got women be messing with men also. You know what I'm saying? I've been a victim of that. They won't just leave you alone. I don't know what it is. Anyway, let me know what you all think about this video. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share the video with your stalking ass friends and exes and stuff who won't leave you alone. And if this, and like I said, you know, and the reason why I said stalking ass ex, because you got some people who don't want to see you happy. You got some people out there who refuse just to let good be, who refuse to let you go on with your life. But guess what you got to do? You got to lick your wounds, and you got to put your big girl drawers on and your big boy pants on and march on, because I'm telling you, it's people out here want to see you hurt, doing bad. Don't give them the satisfaction. Drop that 0 and get you a hero. Y'all stay blessed. I'm out.